welcome back. Before we begin, please take a moment to like, subscribe, and comment. When you do, it helps my channel grow. All comments are welcome. I look forward to your feedback. And now, Chad Fury and the Dragon Song, Chapter 2, Making a Date. I had slept hard and I had dreamed. I spent the night dreaming about dragons. I even dreamed that I was a dragon. I ran through green fields on 4 limbs. I snarled and sniffed and snorted. There were other dragons around me. I fought with the other dragons to win the right to lead my pack. There were hunters in my dream, men hunting my pack and hunting me. To save my pack, I had to hunt the hunters. I destroyed every one of the men hunting my pack. I slept until I felt something stabbing me in the shoulder blade. I heard a voice, "Dude, dude." I rolled over to see my roommate, Kevin, through the haze of sleep still in my eyes. "I'm sick." Kevin replied, "Uh-huh. Well, whatever you were doing last night, I don't need to know about it. Just put some clothes on, man. I can't unsee this." I got up and put on a clean pair of pants. Before grabbing a shirt, I pointed to my left arm. "Hey, Kevin, what do you think of my new ink?" Kevin smirked. "That's pretty cool. It's going to be a real chick magnet, as long as you keep the guns beefed up." I grimaced. "Yeah, right. Whatever. I did it for me, not to get girls." Kevin sighed. "Chad, I may be a few years younger than you, but I got this all figured out already. Life is all about the 3 G's, gold, glory, and girls. The first 2 are nothing more than tools to get girls. What you have on your arm is number 2, a little bit of glory. You can spend your time looking at it in the mirror, or you can let the girl see it and touch it." I know what I would do. I replied, "Right, I know what you do too. The same thing you were out doing last night. I also know what people end up calling a man like you. A father." I thought that pretty well ended our exchange for a little while, so I finished dressing and brewed a cup of coffee. While the coffee brewed, I started pushing a protein bar down my throat. Suddenly a thought crossed my mind. "Hey, Kevin, what time is it?" Kevin looked at his watch. "It's nearly 1:30, Chad." I panicked. Dear Lord, I was supposed to be at work today. I checked my cell phone. There were 2 missed calls from Mitch Andrews, my boss at Green Wholesale Distributors, where I worked part-time in the warehouse. I thought aloud, I guess I had better call in sick while I still have a job. One very awkward phone call later, I was still employed, but just barely. Not that the job was that good, but it at least was a regular paycheck, and that was still a priority in my life. I paced up and down the room a few times before Kevin spoke up. "Dude, stop wearing a hole in the carpet. Turn out the lights and go somewhere or do something quiet. I need to get some sleep." My voice betrayed my confusion. I don't know what to do. Kevin sat up on the side of his bed. "About what?" I looked at Kevin seriously. "About Chrissy. I need to call her and cancel our date tonight." Kevin shook his head. Okay. But why is that a problem?" I took a step closer. "Because, well, I have a date. I think." Kevin laughed. "Excuse me, Chad, but I lost something there." "What the heck are you talking about?" "I met this girl at the tattoo parlor yesterday, and well, I think I have a date." Kevin closed his eyes and shook his head. "So, you met a girl and asked her out, behind Chrissy's back?" I squeezed my eyes shut and opened them. "Not exactly." Kevin cocked his head. "She asked you out?" I grimaced. "Well, no. She told me I'm taking her out, and now I have to. I don't have a choice." Frustration flashed across Kevin's face. "Chad, you're a freaking mess. Take your cell phone and your personal problems outside and deal with it." I, honestly, don't care. I did just that. I grabbed my phone and left the room in favor of the dorm hallway. I made my second awkward call for the day. I called Lisa and tried to cancel the date, which I never made. The call was strange. I couldn't get the words out of my mouth to cancel with her. Instead of canceling the date, I heard myself saying, "Why don't I come over now? We could get an early start and spend more time together." Lisa said yes, gave me her address, and I headed straight for my car. The address wasn't far from the dorm, and I was there in only a few minutes. I was taken back at how huge the houses in the neighborhood were. I wondered why a girl who lived in a neighborhood like this would hang out around tattoo parlors. I knew something was wrong with the whole situation. I tried to turn the car around, but I couldn't. My arms wouldn't obey me. I had to go on. I panicked as I could not take both hands off of the steering wheel. I used my left hand and attempted to pry the fingers of my right hand off of the wheel. It was no use. My heart was pounding. Fear was taking over. When I pulled into the driveway for the address Lisa gave me, Lisa came out the front door and waved. I immediately calmed down when I saw her. Lisa's hair and features were just like I remembered. She was wearing a yellow top and skin-tight blue jeans with cowboy boots. I stopped the engine, got out, and walked toward her. I made it up the walk as far as the second shrub. Something rustled in the bush next to me, then a sharp pain went through my neck. My throat grew hot, and my world faded to black.